Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch Europeans' first impressions of Texas. So this will be a good video for us because it will make us understand Texas a little bit more. Because like at first, before starting this channel, I had an impression that okay, Texas is somewhere that the people are a bit hostile to you. You know, people are not so agreeing to meet. I don't know why. I had seen some of the other videos, and due to that I felt like okay, Texas people are very rowdy kind of, and they have these all cowboy stuff going on in there. I don't know, I had these impressions, but then I watched that video of southern foods and how Texas people and also one video where like how to be in Texas. So in that the person told us that Texas people are very welcoming, they will show you out places. So that changed my mind a lot. But I think so that person was still an American only, so I think so kind of he can be biased about it. But now this is a European's first impressions of Texas, so we will get to know like what vibe did she got and what did she felt about it, and it will be a good pre-journey, a preamble for us, like what we can expect when we visit Texas by our own self.
And seriously, this is going to be very informative video for both of us, and we are going to learn and see a lot of things here. And most importantly, we definitely she gonna show us the Texas, that how Texas look like. And to be honest, I haven't seen the videos of Texas, and so as well as I even don't have that much idea about it and the people and their culture, that how they live. And as we all know that I used to think that in the whole America the culture is same, but no, as in India the state has the different state has different cultures. Same in America, the different state has different cultures. So for sure the culture of the Texas is going to be different from the America, or it is we cannot say that it is going to be totally unique, but totally different. We can say that it is going to be unique. So yeah, I'm so much excited to watch this video and so much excited to learn about Texas. So yeah, let's watch the video.
It will be very interesting to watch, so let's start the video.
Here we go. Texas. Maybe, just maybe, the most misunderstood, fascinating, stereotyped state in the US.
Misunderstood.
And across the entire state, south to north, I meet fascinating people who give me all kinds of advice.
I say, you got in this car, don't leave here without a gun.
And experience all American stereotypes, cliches, and adventure.
Oh.
66! So what exactly does a European think of Texas?
I'm excited.
Well, to be completely honest, my very first impressions of the United States on this trip were pretty miserable.
Huh?
But things started looking up after I had been released from the United States
She was
Border
jailed?
Customs Agency.
Oh.
And after that, I just drove straight up north through Texas, and I stopped at this campsite. Actually, it's called an RV park, I guess, in the United States. Subtle difference. I don't know. I'm a beginner to all this. And over here, I met some really nice Texans.
Meet the Russells and their friends, an all Texan family.
Welcome to Texas, Ava.
Yep, we may have very different views on many things, but on a purely human level, I am amazed. They still gave me a wonderful welcome to Texas.
Oh.
They fed me, tried to make me feel safe, even showed me around their amazing RV.
Right, so the guys just invited me to come inside their beautiful giant RV and take a look around. Honestly, this is completely new to me. I had never been inside an RV like this before in my entire life. I've seen them driving around the US, I've seen pictures of them, but the inside is a whole other world. It's pretty incredible and super, super luxurious. I mean, compared to that little home on wheels that I live in. All right, let's get inside. Oh wow, you got a
Life is better at the campsite. Oh wow.
Wow.
This is better than some homes.
Pretty close together.
And you've got two sofas in
That
there.
makes into a bed, so you can sleep two more people.
It looks like an actual
Wow.
house. So it's an RV, but I mean the fridge is like a full-size fridge.
Yeah.
The kitchen is, for me, what would be like a full-size kitchen.
Yeah.
And a fireplace.
Wow.
Fireplace. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you don't have a fire-
gave me the go-ahead to go and check out the bedroom and the bathroom, which are pretty amazing. So right here is the shower. These guys have a shower in their RV.
Wow.
And then here is The bedroom.
They have a proper bedroom also.
Wow, that is pure luxury. So how long have you guys been living like this?
You know, this RV is much bigger than some houses in Mumbai. You know, Mumbai, if you go for 1 BHK, those are too small and you don't get these facilities out there. So these Texans have built a very good RV. Do everyone has it or not? Do let us know.
Just living in here. This is just
48
camping.
years. No, we have our own house.
So what's this called?
Wow.
Get up here, all of you. Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Oh, fun way to drink it.
Good stuff.
I like it.
I've never had a Coke float before, but let's try it.
Coke and ice cream.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
It's like ice cream but sparkling. So I've asked these guys what they think about my trip.
Yeah.
Whether I should do it, whether they think it's safe, or maybe whether I'm a little bit crazy for doing it. So,
I think you're a whole lot crazy for doing it.
really?
You're the same type of person that tried to fly that plane from one continent to the other and she crashed and burned. And they never found her.
Does not sound promising.
Yeah.
I'd be very apprehensive for my children to be doing this.
Right.
So we have to worry about you now.
Gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun. Period.
That Texas guy, I admire you for doing it,
Yeah.
and I think that you're going to have the adventure of your life going to the United States and seeing what you're going to see. And I'm going to follow you and look at your blogs and see how you're doing.
I think I got an important lesson from hanging out with these people.
That
In
take a
a world
gun?
organized around systems, we really need to find ways to reconnect to our humanity.
Yeah.
In a world where our differences become our identities, we need to focus on finding common ground. And that could be as simple as sharing a meal.
So I've been at this campsite for 2 nights, hanging out with my neighbors who have been so kind and so welcoming, and just trying to kind of recalibrate after my rough experience at the border a few days ago. But today, this morning, I have to leave because I have to keep going up north to northern Texas. So there's a lot to see along the way.
Oh.
So it's going to be a really intense day. By the way, Texas is huge. Huge.
The distances that you cross in Texas are unlike anything I've seen.
Oh.
Once you leave the interstates and hop on the country roads, you find yourself on a true adventure where the horizon stretches out into eternity.
Nobody. Nobody. The last 2 hours. Not a single car.
Huh? Why? So empty
Once
roads.
in a while, you might see another car passing, or a lonely house miles away from its neighbor. In a place as vast as this,
It would be scary
you
at the
start to
night.
feel like loneliness is something you can touch. And you start to understand how people can grow really very tough living out here.
But still the roads are very well maintained. And you can see American flags everywhere.
I'm from Poland. Wow. So I'm traveling to Alaska. Yeah. 26th of April.
Was that Taurus?
Yeah.
Look, most gas stations in the US are not like this. They're all super modern, just as you'd expect. But what's the fun in showing you something that you already know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Check out this store. Oh my god, Gavin, you've got so many amazing things in here.
Yes, I do.
Jalapeno honey mustard. Ooh, cherry cobbler.
You know, this countryside is the thing where you can find some random things.
Everybody's really, really nice so far. I mean, very welcoming and just genuinely curious as to what the heck I'm doing here. Which is a fair enough question. This is a drive-through shop. A drive-through shop. Which I'm familiar with, like drive-through restaurants and even drive-through Starbucks. But this is a shop.
How can
do
a
you
shop
know
be
what you
drive-through?
would buy without looking around? Can
Huh.
you just buy anything? Can I ask for like a mango? And how does this work? Actually, I'm not sure if Odyssey will even fit here. Cheers, it's pretty low. Can I get like a large bottle of water?
Did you get what, I'm sorry?
Like a large bottle of water?
A large bottle of water, anything else for you?
Do you have sparkling or only still?
Do what?
Do you have sparkling water or just still water?
You'll have to pull forward because I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll just have still water, just the water, nothing else, thank you. I don't know if it's my accent.
I feel like we will have the same problem if we go.
I just wanted sparkling water. Okay, now let's see.
I would have the same problem.
Yes! Just about.
Oh wow.
I'd like a Slurpee. Slushy. The smallest size you have, I'll have a pina colada. Thank you. It's literally like a fast food joint that you drive through, but a shop.
How is that
Why am I
possible?
so excited? I don't know. Thank you. You know, I didn't actually need that water, but I just wanted to get it for the experience.
Is this good for
I
business?
know to most of you, this might be like totally like everyday boring stuff, but I've never seen a drive-through shop before.
Same
and also, this is going to be my first time ever drinking a Slurpee or slushy. I don't know what they're called, but you know, super American thing. If The Simpsons taught me anything, it's that you get brain freeze from these.
Oh,
Where's my Slurpee? Come on.
Slurpees are what, shakes?
No brain freeze. Well, let's move on to my initial impressions of the US. I mean, I don't know if the entire country's like this, but in Texas, it's amazing how many things you can sort out without ever leaving your car. I mean, there's drive-through pharmacies here, there's drive-up ATMs here. In fact, I'm just about to use that one. It's amazing. I mean, back home we have like drive-through fast food joints, but that's about it. Literally never have to leave your car in this state.
You know, it just shows how much American loves cars. Because like the way everything is built with drive-through only. Like I am recently being able to see drive-through restaurant fast food joints in India, like coming up slowly and steadily when I go on highways and there, but not in my city, but on the highways. And like thinking about pharmacy and everything on drive-throughs, I think so it is a bit far away for India. In India, it is mostly online. Like if you everything is online, pharmacies and everything, you can just get it on home. So for us, the priority is get it on in our home itself. And I think so for Americans, it is just get your car and get everything just without even getting out of your car. So this is the priority.
And I do find this is very cool. It should be also in India, but it is you will not find this kind of thing in India right now. Maybe you will find such kind of thing after 30 or 40 years, but yeah, we have to say that this thing is very cool for the people who are introvert, like, and it is also good like when you are in rush and you don't want to spend your time by going out. You just want to be in your car and you just want to buy some medicines and all. You want to order some food, so you can quickly order your food or the medicines. So basically it doesn't require any time, or it is a very fast method. So yeah, I really like that of the
But the thing is, like, drive-through shops still baffles me. Like, how can you have a drive-through shop? Because shops work on display. Like, the more you display, the more the people are eager to buy it out. So how are you making that stuff up? And how, like, even the people living in Texas also, for them also, like, they cannot remember everything that is there in the shop and every new item. So this is a thing that baffles me. But do let us know, how do you work around it?
Drive up ATM, here we go.
Drive up ATM.
Let's get some money out, shall we? So you know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely rings true, because back home, Odyssey is one of the biggest cars on the road. One of the biggest cars that you'll see anywhere. In fact, you would just not choose to drive this car into the city because you wouldn't be able to find a parking spot. But in the United States, there's all the parking in the world.
Wow, this is the parking
Everywhere.
spot.
And Odyssey is by no means the biggest car on the roads anymore. It's kind of average because everybody owns one of these here. everybody owns a pickup truck, except they're not really hauling anything in the back, I guess. I mean, let's check. That doesn't really classify as hauling to me. Let's check.
Pickup trucks are very big in USA.
Nope, not hauling anything. Alright, he's hauling some stuff. One last one over there. Definitely not hauling. Why does everybody own pickups in Texas? And is it like this in the rest of the US? Okay, I know those are all total stereotypes, and I hope that you can forgive me for indulging in them. Just one more thing. I have never been to a Walmart in the USA, so it's time for a little explore. It may seem like basic groceries, but I really do believe that you can learn a lot about a country and its people from their buying and eating habits. This is one of the funniest products I've ever seen in my entire life.
What?
Liquid eggs?
Huh?
Really? Liquid egg whites?
Liquid
I never use normal eggs. Are you kidding?
How?
Oh my god, an entire shelf just dedicated to
Like
cookie
you
dough.
don't have to
You have no idea how lucky you are to have cookie dough in this country. It is like one of the best things in the entire world. Just a casual 5-pound pack of cheese.
Oh.
I mean, it would seem like just being normal baked beans, but it's the size of my head.
Baked beans.
20 kilograms or something. Oh. You know, everything is just so huge and so many plant-based meat-style options. It's incredible. Here's a funny story. So I grew up in the 90s in post-communist Poland. So, you know, we had cereals. We didn't really eat cereals that much, but we had like cornflakes and some local stuff, and we had like Cheerios and things like that. But when I was growing up, one thing that I had that you could get in America was this amazing, super sweet, magical cereal called Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
This, for me, was
I've
like
never eaten
the
these. I've heard them a lot.
American dream was to one day have Fruit Loops.
Same
I
here.
really feel like an obligation to my younger self to try these. So I'm gonna get some Fruit Loops, and then later on today you're gonna see me eat them because I'm really curious to see how they taste and whether the expectation that I had built up as a child actually matches to the reality.
Oh, nice. I want to go on a similar journey, man.
If there's one thing that I think of when I think road tripping in the United States, it's motels.
Okay.
Motels, diners, the Route 66, truckers, all that kind of stuff. And I love it. You know, it's all the kind of stuff that you see in movies, that you read about in books. So tonight I'm staying in a motel, which just so happens to be along the Route 66.
Oh.
Which I'm so excited about. This is really part of the reason why I'm here. Like, I want to live that stereotypical American road trip experience. I am here for it.
What is Route 66? Like special highway? Let's watch out. But so few cars.
It's so windy out here, but it doesn't matter because I want to show you something. It's official! We're on the Route 66! Only for a few miles, but still we're on the Route 66!
Oh, why is she so happy with the road? What is it about Route 66?
I know you don't understand, you're just a car, but it's amazing. Well, I'm just gonna follow it for a while. Oh, whoa, you think you're special? Oh, whoa, you think you're something else? Okay, anyway, thanks Shania Twain for providing endless musical inspiration. Back to the Route 66. It is the symbol of the all-American road trip, but the reality is, it's really not the most scenic road in the US.
Oh.
It's just that sometimes, you know, legend can be much more powerful than reality itself. This is it. My motel. This is super cool. So it turns out that my motel is at the exact midpoint between Chicago and LA, which is the midpoint of the Route 66.
Oh, wow. You know, these things are fabulous. Like how you guys even have midpoints and you mark it out. everything is like Americans just love everything about their roads and stuff. You can just point it out by it. Like they are too much into these stuff, and like in Indians also we too love traveling and all, but it is not so much like into our blood, like okay, about roads and cars. I think so we are getting towards it as we are expanding and as we are growing. But yes, I think so United States have reached a place where they are like so much into this stuff.
Oh, cool.
Every house has these memoirs or something. Oh.
So, what kind of people do you get passing by here? Is it just tourists on the Route 66?
Everything. Probably every country in the world.
Oh. How is the room? Oh. Nice cozy small room. Good room.
Not bad.
Yeah.
$60. There is one other thing that I have never ever experienced before, and that is eating at a roadside diner. Like one of those like really classic all-American diners. Yeah, that's a first for me, so let's go inside and see what we find.
Midpoint Cafe.
Hello!
Adrian.
I really like that.
Yeah. Don't mess with Texans.
Put on my shoes.
Shirt required? Oh, he's in a t-shirt. Do you call t-shirt also shirt?
It's the kind of diner I've always wanted to visit. So classic. Yes! Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of you laugh. But I mean it seriously. I think this diner and my whole experience in Texas, especially this, is like super, super exotic. Yes,
Exotic.
If you watch my videos, you'll probably see me go to a lot of really incredible, remote, faraway places that some of you might be tempted to call exotic in a way. It's a bit of a problematic word, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, to me, all of this is new. This is different. This feels to me like being in a movie.
High five.
Honestly.
Same.
So at the end of the day, I think like what you see as different or exotic really just depends on your perspective. There is no single definition of those words, you know? And for me, Texas, rural Texas, is as different, as remote, as interesting as God. Pick your choice of place that I've been to over the last couple of years. And it's all amazing.
Wow.
And this apple pie is so good.
So Route 66 was the main street of USA when the roads first started in America. So it used to be the only way that you could travel, and then it kind of died because of the interstate coming through.
Oh.
So right now this restaurant is the midpoint of Route 66. It starts in Chicago and goes all the way to Sacramento, California.
Right. So, but you don't get like the original kind of traffic anymore, right? Like the truckers. So
Not really. We get, honestly, I would say 95% of customers are from overseas.
I promised you all a Fruit Loop tasting, and a Fruit Loop tasting is what you shall receive. This video is not sponsored.
Let's
by
go.
My childhood dream coming true. You know what it says on the packaging? Natural fruit flavors. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, here we go. You know that feeling when, as an adult, you get to try something that your child self always wanted, and then either it's amazing or it's a total disappointment?
It is.
See which one this is. Fruit Loops! Let's do it.
How's it?
Is it good? Okay, it's a big disappointment for us.
Okay. If I tried these as a kid, I would have loved them.
But now not.
But I feel like my taste in food has evolved over the last 25 years.
That means she didn't like it.
They taste exactly how they look. They taste of neon. They taste of neon. I don't think I can finish that. Well, kids, the lesson here is allow yourself to grow and move past some of the dreams that you harbored as a child. Sometimes it's best to let them go. You know, it feels completely surreal to be here in this motel room in the middle of Route 66, in the middle of Texas. It's amazing. You know, before I set off on this Pan-American trip, there was a lot of people offline and on the internet who tried to dissuade me from taking this trip. People call me naive, they call me stupid, they call me reckless, irresponsible, they tell me that I'm putting myself in danger and at risk, that I'll be unsafe, that I have no idea what I'm doing. I've had it all. But you know what, I think
America is not that dangerous.
Living freely is learning to drown out the voices of the people who try to convince you that their way of living is the only way to live life.
Yeah.
Tuning into your heart and learning how to listen to your heart, even when the noise around you gets so overwhelming that you don't even know whose voice it is that you're listening to. And that's why I'm here, to see it all for myself, to learn from real people and real experiences. And so far, just in Texas, I've learned so much. Yeah, some stereotypes hold true, as they can do everywhere. But the more I travel, the more I learn to look past the divides and the differences. The more I travel, the more grey I see, and the less black and white.
Wow.
And in a world dominated by clickbait, attention grabbing, and noise, I really feel that seeing nuance is our most underrated superpower.
Wow, what a video it was. Seriously, I enjoyed this video so much, and even we got to learn a lot of the things from this video. Firstly, she was saying, firstly, everybody believes that Texas is dangerous, and everybody was saying her that you should not go there because it is not safe, and everybody was even, scolding her to not go there, but she didn't listen to anyone and she just go, and her decision was literally right, and she enjoyed the trip so much. Even we can say by her smile that how she enjoyed, and we can say that the Texas is so beautiful, state of America, and I really like its vibes. And we got to know that they have drive-through in the restaurants or the pharmacy. We got to know that there is a lot of parking space for the big cars, and which you cannot find in the rest of the USA. And she also said that when she spent basically she spent her night in the RV, and when she saw Texas people RV, and she said that basically they are so kind, they are so humble, and they invited her for the dinner. So we can say that how kind they are, because no, in this era nobody invites you for the dinner, especially if you are a stranger. So I really like the vibe of the Texas, and yeah, I really enjoyed this video. And we have to say that this lady is so carefree, and she just want to go with the flow. She is living her life best.
Yes, and I think so Texas Tourism Board should hire her, because she has given me perfect goals to visit Texas and do a similar road trip. I would also like to do this, experience Texas and the amazing views that Texas has at night and in the evening or at the morning. And because the roads were so empty and so very well to drive onto, I just love these kinds of roads where you can just go on and on. It just never ends, because it is very beautiful to go through. And then when you meet such kind of people who are very hospitable, like how she was at that camping site, and how those people were like telling her about it, even like telling her what dangers can she face and what everything can happen. But the whole experience was so true. And even the lady at that point of time, she was like, okay, like people, and that Route 66, we were asking about it, like what it is about. So she said that it was one of the main roads, but then the highways and that highway culture came into America. Due to that, nobody is now going through this road at this moment. But yes, and now tourists come, and now, like, I also will if ever I visit to USA, then I'll also go to that Route 66 only, and I'll surely visit that hotel itself. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.